Are you listening to me? It is in an angle that you was put it, and it's little, small letters that I cannot even read it.
Because I can bring it up exactly what I sent you, and I can read it just fine.
You read it because you have it with you in there, and I don't have it very well in there.
I am looking at the thing I sent you, exactly how I sent it to you, in the text information. No, I see exactly how you see it. Okay, so that's not true.
You see that in your phone. I cannot see it very well in my phone. Okay.
Well, I'm sorry.
There's only 2 pages. There's only 2 pages from that day, from the court day. There's only 2. Only 2.
On May 6th, so you have it.
Only 2 page.
2 page.
Really? That's only 2 page.
2 page.
Really?
Really.
And what did it say on the 2 page? Can you read that to me, because I cannot even read it very well.
Okay, I will hold on. Let me pull it up, and I will read it to you. Hold on. Kathy Del Toro receives education, residential, recreation, casework, nursing, medical, behaviorist, occupational therapy, and speech therapy at Ferncliff Manor. During this period, Kathy moved classrooms and has a new teacher. A meeting was held with Mrs. Del Toro and the school to discuss Kathy's education plan. Mrs. Del Toro states that Kathy is not doing her grade equivalent work and should not be receiving special education services. She refuses to acknowledge Kathy's learning disabilities and diagnosis of autism. Kathy has made limited progress in school. Although Kathy is very bright, her non-compliance to do her classwork and transition to school in the morning impacts her learning. Kathy is aggressive towards herself. She bangs the wall closet door with her arms, her wrists. She bites her arm and scratches herself. She throws items, toys, shoes, hamper at the staff and peers. She hits, spits, and kicks staff members. She bangs her closet door into the wall, pulls down the shower curtain, and will attempt to barricade herself in her room. She becomes withdrawn and will refuse to move from an area or speak for extended periods of time. Kathy is on 5 milligrams of Abilify. An increase was recommended by Ferncliff's consulting psychiatrist, Dr. Mellenbaum, in February 2020. However, Ms. Del Toro refused the increase. The team believes Kathy would benefit from the increase based upon the above described behaviors. There was a positive effect when she began the lower dose, so an increase to the therapeutic level would be beneficial. Dr. Mellenbaum is reluctant to be a psychiatrist of record for Kathy because Ms. Del Toro has reported her to the Justice Center, which she made the first recommendation for medication following her inpatient hospitalization of 4 Winds in September 2019. Dr. Mellenbaum is under investigation due to the allegations. Therefore, an order to show cause was never submitted. As a result, Kathy was last seen by YAI on 2/25/2020 for an intake for psychiatry and therapy. However, she has not been able to return for a follow-up because they are not currently scheduling appointments for the new patients during the corona crisis. Ms. Del Toro continues to not work with Ferncliff to gain custody of Kathy. Rather than adhere to the responsibility for Kathy being placed in care, Ms. Del Toro blames Ferncliff Manor. In the last 6 months, she made 15 reports of abuse and neglect against Ferncliff Manor. She also made additional reports to the Justice Center and were added information to the cases already called. Ms. Del Toro reports that Ferncliff providers and DSS are verbally and physically abusing her and her family. Even when Kathy went to the Westchester Medical Center for COVID virus on March 21st, 2020. Ms. Del Toro reported the hospital staff for abuse, although Ms. Del Toro was verbally abusive to the hospital nurses, doctors, and insisted that Kathy was not sick. On March 21st, 2020, Kathy went to Westchester Medical Center due to fever of 101.8 and tested positive for corona-19. Kathy was discharged from the hospital on 3/21/20, which was prior to her scheduled discharge following Mrs. Del Toro's behavior there. Upon return, Kathy was in isolation for 14 days at Ferncliff and was followed by Ferncliff physician Dr. Zay Ware. Kathy was not presented with any fever or cough. Currently, Kathy is in good general health. Ms. Del Toro has scheduled weekly virtual visits with Kathy. Since the first couple of visits, Kathy has been refusing to engage in the video chats, or she needs a lot of encouragement from preferred staff. Her mom calls during the evening. Kathy will either refuse to leave her room for the call or will stand by the phone refusing to speak. During the calls, her mom will ask Kathy questions such as, who is hurting her, then switch to, what toys does she want her mom to bring her? Ms. Del Toro shows her, go to the next page, hold on, toys and Easter baskets she has for her. Then it appears Kathy gets frustrated because her mom does not send them. Following the video and phone calls, Kathy will become withdrawn, drops to the ground, and refuses to move or engage with the others, including preferred staff, for up to 2 hours. She will engage in self-injurious behaviors when staff try to engage with her. Ms. Del Toro makes it difficult to set up FaceTime weekly. She provides different reasons for the different phone numbers to contact her, and then will accuse staff members of keeping Kathy from her. Ms. Del Toro calls the nursing repeatedly all night long, asking for updates, then accuses staff of abusing her daughter and keeping her from Kathy, and it threatens to call the police. The nurses feel they are being harassed by Ms. Del Toro because she is verbally abusive on the phone and makes threats that they better give her daughter back. This will go on all night because Ms. Del Toro will call from multiple numbers and block numbers, forcing the nurses to answer in the event someone else is trying to reach the school. Case planner calls for scheduled several times a week, ranging from 3 to 5 times a week, with Ms. Maria Del Toro. They are to arrange virtual visits, discuss behaviors and case planning concerns. It quickly turns into Ms. Del Toro stating the case provider is not doing anything or making false allegations. When discussing Kathy's behavior, she does not believe any behaviors are occurring and states Kathy is simply mimicking others or staff peers made her do it, or the case planner is lying about it. Ms. Del Toro continues to be a barrier to Kathy getting mental health treatment, medical care, and behavior services because she threatens professionals and makes reports to the Justice Center. She does not encourage Kathy to behave, but leads Kathy to believe her service providers are there to hurt. They're to hurt her. Hold on. They're to hurt her. She will not allow Kathy to speak or have eye contact with the agency staff members in her presence during prior face-to-face visits, and will engage in arguments with staff in Kathy's presence. Okay?
Okay. All what they say is over there, they say I was, me and my daughter, we was in the hospital, right? For the COVID-19. And they saying that I was mistreating all the staff from the nurse and the doctors in the hospital. That's what they're saying over there?
Yes.
How are they going to be still saying that I was mistreating to the staff in there? Did they have any evidence for that?
No, it's a report. No.
Who was reporting all this? The hospital or the CPS?
DSS.
DSS reporting all that? The DSS, she was then there seeing what exactly was happening on that day?
I'm assuming DSS got it from Ferncliff, right? That's what I'm assuming.
In the Franklin Manor, somebody was over there with us on that day?
I don't know. I wasn't there. You tell me.
I'm asking you because you're still saying that I was mistreating all the stuff on the march.
I'm saying they're saying you did.
Okay, this is what I had to be defending myself and my daughter. Okay, they sending my daughter not for the COVID-19. My daughter, she was having a sore throat, and my daughter, she was being treating her with medication, giving 3 types of medication to my daughter on March. Okay, they was giving Tylenol, they was starting the game giving Advil or some Tamiflu or Robitussin for still treating my daughter the sore throat on March. Then when they was calling me, telling me that my daughter, she was having a fever after I was being calling 3 hours ago to try to speak with my daughter, and they telling me, no, she's doing okay, she's fine. Passing 3 hours, they was finding at 10 p.m. or 10 something p.m. They was finding a fever to my daughter because they was swiping my daughter's nose. abusing her in that point because that thing is hurts. Second one, they was not having, they telling me after that, they was telling me the mother, she was having fever, 101.8. In the one that she was arrived in the hospital, I was asking to the doctor, if my daughter, when she was arrived to the hospital over here in the emergency room, that she was coming with a fever? And the doctor told me, no, she doesn't have enough fever. So where is all the fever is what came from? Because the fever, it doesn't disappear in a few minutes or 20 minutes. Okay? Fever is still there until they still giving medication. Second one, I was spending all day with my daughter, all Saturday with my daughter in the hospital, and they was telling me a bunch of things. First of all, they was telling me they was sending my daughter over there because they was mistreating my daughter in the facility when they was swiping my daughter's nose, and my daughter, she refusing to doing that because it hurts the thing. And telling me the mother, she was having a fever when there was no fever at all. In the hospital, they cannot telling me that she was having with the fever. She arrived with no fever at all. And all day on Saturday, she was having no fever at all. She was having nothing to show it, no fever, no nothing. Okay? Where is the coronavirus came from? It's just only allegations. Accusing me and against me, saying that I was mistreating the hospital. Do you know the hospitals, all the hospitals, they have surveillance cameras? Do you know that, right? So if you're asking to any person to start looking from the cameras and show me how I was mistreating the doctors and the nurse and all that, if they find that I was asking questions, how I was mistreating the people, that I was hurt them?
I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
So who was there for still saying that I was mistreating the hospital people over there? Who was saying that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. How do I know?
So what are they like to still showing again? They still against me saying that I'm mistreating, and me and my daughter mistreating all the doctors and the nurse from the hospital.
I don't know. Let's find out, I guess.
Let's find that out. They have surveillance cameras in there. In the whole hospital, inside and outside, they have surveillance cameras.
Yeah.
Okay? So if they find the evidence and they have to be showing me how I was mistreating the doctors and all that, they're going to get in legal problems, because if I didn't do nothing and I was asking questions and they don't even answer me my questions, they are going to get in more legal problems with me. All right? They have 2 surveillance cameras inside the room and many outside. Okay? How come they're going to be still saying that I was mistreating all the doctors and nurses over there? How I was mistreating them? Can they prove it to me how I was mistreating them? Can they prove this CPS to me? Can they prove this in the court?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Can they prove it, yes or no?
No, I have no idea when they can prove it. I don't know.
I already told you, they have surveillance cameras in there. And the surveillance cameras everywhere, not just only inside the hospital and outside. It's on the streets too. Okay? Second one, they're still saying that you was reading something that I was not agreeing in the school. That I was mistreating the school teachers in there because I was the new teacher in there. Of course, because nobody told me that my daughter should have a new teacher, and they was moving my daughter to another class. Why nobody told me anything about that? Now you want to tell me that you don't know either? They're accusing me only and against me, saying that I was mistreating her and saying that I was mistreating the Dr. Malenbu. I have no idea who's the Dr. Malenbu. Okay? And the Dr. Malenbu, she have no rights for still just only prescribing medication, like I say, without having any therapy with my daughter. She never sit with my daughter having any 45 minutes or 30 minutes therapy with my daughter.
Okay.
And many other bunch of things that you still saying over there. They still against me, saying that I'm not complying with many things. With what I'm not complying? They have any evidence for showing me that? They proving me all that? Or just only is verbally abusing us and they still against me for no reason? Because if they don't have no proof, I do have a proof. And I want to be asking to the hospital to show this evidence in the court day, okay? To show me how I was mistreating the doctors over there. Because when I ask him, what is the coronavirus symptoms? You know what they told me? Google it and they can tell you there. Really? Google had to be telling me what is the coronavirus, not the hospital doctors?
Okay.
And this is what I'm going to be going to Google to ask him if he can get a new attorney, because the one that I have doesn't do their job, and they're still doing whatever they want with me. Okay? There is a lot of things that everybody's going to be losing if they don't return me my daughter. And I'm not going to be still waiting until there's still people, they're still being doing whatever they want with us. They're still against me with many things, and me and my daughter, saying that I'm mistreating all the doctors in the hospital. Wow. I missed something over there. That I was jumping on the table or on the chairs to cover all the cameras, so that way they don't want to be seeing what is exactly that I was doing with my daughter and how I was mistreating all the doctors. Oh, poor guys and poor ladies. Okay? I'm feel sorry for all of them, including for you. Okay? Because whatever they say in it, they have to be proof me that to me.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you for what?
For feeling sorry for me. I appreciate that.
No, I don't say sorry just because like that. You don't even understand what I am saying. Feel sorry. I feel sorry for you because you don't look like a professional person. You don't even see what exactly is still doing it. You don't even care if there's a bunch of cameras because they don't care. But when they find some evidence and they still against me, something for me and to my daughter, against me for doing something that is not appropriate, they're gonna get in more problems. They have to be proof me that, show me that evidence that I was mistreating the doctors and the nurse over there. Okay? Before they still against somebody, they have to be proof me how I was mistreating all these people over there. They're supposed to be, they handle it well, not to still bringing me false allegations, telling me they was bringing me my daughter, the Franklin Manor bring my daughter to the hospital because they was having a behavior. Who was having behavior? For what reason my daughter, she was having behavior? Just like that?
I guess so.
You still acting the same thing like a little child. I don't know when you're going to be the green to mature person, okay? You're still very green right now, okay? Don't play games with me. If you don't return me my daughter right now I'm going to be trying to do something. They're not going to be like it. I want proof that show me how I was mistreating the people from the hospital, for Maria Ferreira Children's Hospital in Valhalla. I want to know how they was been doing this. And second one, they saying I'm not agree with the doctors that was being doing to my daughter, bringing my daughter to the Queens in Manhattan for doing a therapy to my daughter over there. And that's what I'm not agree with that. I'm not agree because they have no right, so they still bringing my daughter out of the Westchester to go into the city for bringing my daughter to taking therapy for over there. For what reason? Because over there they have more issues? Do you think I don't know exactly how all the doctors and the hospitals working from the CPS? Do you think I'm stupid? You think you do, right? I want to show you how much stupid I am, okay? And I want you to find me the evidence from that hospital because I want to see evidence from the issues that I was making mistreating these doctors over there, okay? As soon as possible, I want to see that evidence, okay? If they don't find it, I want to be asking to them to show me to me, and I want to see myself and my daughter how we was mistreating these people over there, and how they was coming to the room to doing whatever they want, me or to them or them to us. Okay? Are you gonna be returning me my daughter, or you want me to stay hang up on you, and I wanna be still doing my things because I wanna be doing everything. I wanna be acting like a person that I wanna be investigating every single thing. Because if you say you have 27 years working to be an attorney, and you still show me like you have maybe 1 year or 2 years doing this job, you look like a person that's still doing their job like a training or something like that. Okay?
Yes, okay.
Are you want to be returning me my daughter right now, or you want me to still doing whatever they want? When is going to be the time they want to be returning me my daughter? When is going to be the time that I want to be here from you? They have to be returning me my daughter, and they want to be still stop it with all these issues from there.
It's up to the judge. What's the judge?
It's up to the judge. When is going to be the court date? Right now you are in your office, in your home office, right?
It won't be in probably until July or August.
On July or August.
Yep. Just
like that. Yep. Okay. All right. So I have a time for still putting all this on the papers, and I have no idea because if they want to still continue with all this over and over, telling me there is no court day because of all this coronavirus. There is no coronavirus. Okay. For me, there is no coronavirus because all this issue is.
Thank God there's no virus. Yeah.
Is what?
I said, I'm glad there's no virus out there. Thank God.
There's no virus and nowhere. Virus is one that they still creating all these false allegations and still mistreating as psychological and verbally. But some people, they are very weak. That's why they're still doing it. Like you still show me right now that you are not doing your job for still telling me nothing at all. Okay? Yep. And I want you to do it. If you don't do it, your job, I want to be doing my job. But I'm not going to give it to you on your hands, nothing at all. Okay? Right now, I know you want to be still talking to them, to the CPS, telling them I was speaking with you and saying all these type of things, you know? It's very easy to find evidence. Okay.
I don't talk to CPS.
So who's the CPS? Because CPS is not even answering me my phone.
Well, I don't talk
And still against me saying, and over there the papers you have it there. They saying that I was wished to the DSS to having what are they saying over there? They saying that I wish to the DSS to having leukemia and to get that and to get death, all of them. I say, who say that I was wished to them to having leukemia or cancer? Who say that? It's in the papers. I can see that right now. Like they saying very clear in one of the paragraphs. They saying I was wished to the because they saying I was called to the CPS, leaving in the voicemail to the DSA saying that I hope you have a cancer and to get die. Really? I was say that? I can see that very clear. I can see the papers right now. They're saying over there in the paragraph. Yes or no?
Okay.
Do you find it or no?
No, I don't have it.
You don't have it, or you don't want to be seeing it?
I don't have the papers. I don't have the papers.
You don't have the papers. Go brush your doggy or your cat hair, and then blow all the things, and then you have a hula hoop outside. Okay.
Okay.
If you don't return me my daughter, like I say, you have a 24 hours or less than 24 hours to solve all this situation and to return me my daughter. Okay. That is not a school at all, and they have no keeping rights, or they have rights for still keeping my daughter over there and still abusing and still giving medication for no reason to my daughter. And still, everybody had to be stopped against my daughter and against me for doing something that I'm not doing nothing. They had to be proof me with pictures or evidence or videos with something that I'm still doing something wrong. Okay? I want proof. You understand that?
Yes, me too.
I want proof. If there is no proof, everybody's going to get in legal problems with me. Okay?
Let's chant proof. Yep, proof.
You don't believe me that do you think I'm if I'm very badly person, and there's all these situations they still giving me, you know what? It's a new book, a new page that I want to be still writing all this. And this book is going to keep growing and growing. Like I remember that Mrs. Maurice Williams, he told me that I'm a poor person. Okay? So I want to be showing him how much money I want to be having when I'm making my book to sell it, to show to the whole world how Mr. and Mrs. Williams, what is his name? Mrs. Maurice Williams and Mr. Daniel Pagano, one black guy and one white guy, they was working each other against Mrs. Maria del Toro, against her for doing something that is not appropriate when there is a false allegations because she's a poor person. Really? Right now I'm a poor person, but I'm more honest and I'm more very lovely mother, care, and too much a lot of things that I'm not going to be tell you. Okay? But a good mother is like a big lion defending the childs or the little lions for still being that way. Okay?
A good lioness. She's a good lioness. Not lion. That's male. She's a lioness.
Well, I'm a cat.
Meow.
Yes, meow. But you are a dog and you are scary for the cats. So I'm more stronger than you. Okay? Cats, they are more stronger than the dogs because dogs, they are very scary from the cats. I know that. Even if you see me, you're gonna be like a little in the corner, scary. Oh, she's there. Meow! Ah! Ah! Goodness, now we are not humans right now. We are turning on the animals now. We are amphibians, so we are something like that, you know?
That's right.
Snakes.
I found a snake the other day in my backyard.
Yeah, what color? Black?
It's like brownish, brown kind of. I think there was a milk snake or what kind of snake? The snake.
Did you lose it?
Say what?
You didn't lose it?
Oh, I lost it. I let it go. I live with freedom.
Why you don't put that in your house inside the little glass something like that?
That wouldn't be very nice. People don't like.
Oh, poor Teeny. I was having the other day a nice spider that it was very beautiful, waiting for me to see, I can be a spider woman to spider everyone. Okay?
That's you.
Yeah,
that's right. Call yourself Black Widow. You're a Black Widow.
No, and I can be anything, but I'm very stronger. Black spider, they can be, it's a good spiders and bad spiders. Okay? Maybe I can be a black spider, so something like that, but doing a lot of justice, and the justice is going to be coming. Okay.
No justice, no peace.
No, I say my cell is going to be coming justice. Okay. And it's going to be sooner. Right now, there is not going to be more the time for the still being like that way. Meow. Okay.
I got it.
Okay. Dogs are scary from the cats, so I'm very stronger. So don't. If you are next to me, I wanna be making. Okay. Yeah, run away. Okay. Run away.
You and I will do that right in the courtroom. We'll do it in the courtroom together. We'll do that.
No, I'm a human. I'm not turning yet to be like that way, because now there's gonna be saying, oh, she's having mental problems. Really? This is, huh? This is mental problems. Oh, now she's not human. Now she's meow. You know, snakes, spiders, cats, and dogs, and all that things. You know, how can you gonna be in the bag with fighting with the cat, and you are the dog, and let's see who's gonna be the winner. I think so. You're gonna get more running away and I wanna be pointed. You see, I told you, you are not gonna be a stronger person. You're scared for everything.
Man, I'm gonna run.
You're running because you're not doing your job. Okay. When's gonna be the time they're gonna be returning me, mother? I want answers right now.
Well, it's not up to. It was up to me. I give you a kid right now. It's not up to me. It's up to the judge.
Oh, everybody now is up to the judge. So now I wanna be jumping to the judge. Where is the phone number from the judge, and I can call her right now?
It's always up to the judge. She's in charge.
Where is the number of the judge? Where I can find her?
Where do I what?
Where I can find her? How can I communicate with her? I want to write a letter to her to tell her my concerns and all that. Because when I call over there, they told me, call you to attorney and tell them they can give you permission to send a letter to her. Really? Everybody's asking her to the CPS permission to speaking with the mommy. Mommy, she wants to talk to you. No, I'm not going to give you permission. Really? Mommy, Mrs. Del she wants to talk to the judge. No, I'm not going to give you permission. Why not? What is the illegal on this point that I can even start sending any letter to the judge?
No, you really can't. She can't.
Why not?
Because you're a litigant before. She can't read communications from you.
Oh, she cannot even get any communications from me. From the victim, she doesn't want to be here. Nothing.
Nothing.
So she's only want to like to stay hearing only false allegations from the CPS and from you. This is only what she's working on it. I gotcha. I got it.
You can tell in the courtroom. Tell in the courtroom.
She doesn't even want to talk to me over there at the courtroom because she's another like a dog. She doesn't want to be doing nothing. Everybody's scared from the cats. You know, I'm talking with the respect. Okay, if you want to take all this in the wrong way, that is up to you. Okay.
Okay.
But if this is gonna be working like that way, asking permission to the CPS, Mrs. CPS or whatever is in my case, I want to send a letter to the judge because I want to be sure to my concerns to her. No, you are not gonna give it to. I'll not give you permission to do. Who is the person is behind on her? Who's her supervisor from the judge? Because all the judges and you have a supervisor. Who's the supervisor from the judge?
I don't know. I don't think she has a judge. She's a judge.
Oh, so just they're running just without supervisor?
Correct. They're the judge.
Really?
Yes.
Do you think I'm stupid that I don't even know that everybody have a supervisor behind?
Not really.
You have a supervisor too. If you don't do your job, you can get a complaint and you have to be punished, okay? Because you don't do your job, and this is why you're gonna get it. Or do your job, or you're gonna get you can be suspended your license, and you have to be paid for your client for still mistreating and making another neglect. This is why you're still doing it, okay? Don't treat me like I don't know anything, Mr. Bagano, okay? I know exactly everybody have it. I have a mother, and she can tell me, you do this, you have to be fixed, okay? You have a supervisor, they have to be telling you what exactly you're doing it, okay? Everybody have a supervisor, okay? Like you are the father for your child. If your child is doing something that is not appropriate, like your grandchildren's and all that things, they're doing something, they have to be still being supervising with the parents, not just with the CPS. Or CPS is had to be handled with your family too? Or with your grandchildren is have to be being supervised by the CPS too?
Okay.
I want my daughter right now, Mr. Pagano. You have 24 hours for still doing your job, or I want to be doing my job.
24 hours?
Yes, 24 hours, because it's passing already 3 years, and 3 years is a lot of time. In 24 hours? Or what you want me to give you, 48 hours? You have it until Monday, okay?
Monday? You mean supposed to bring the child.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Which one do you like it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? Which one do you like it? Choose it. Which one of the days do you want to be still choosing from the week that you want to be still doing your job?
So you want me to bring your daughter on Monday to your house?
Of course. Before that, we have 24 hours to return me my daughter because you have no rights for still keeping my daughter in that place. Okay? They say I'm not complying when I'm complying with everything. I want proof for whatever they still against me from the hospitals and all that type of things. Okay? I want all the proof. I want evidence. I want evidence. Okay?
How about I break into Ferncliff, break in, and we kidnap your daughter out? How about that? We do that.
How about what?
How about I break into Ferncliff and we get her out that way? I break in.
Bring it?
I break in. You do a break in, like I break in, grab your daughter and bring her to you. Is that what I should do?
I will do that because they told me I had to be go get her, but they told me that I cannot go in by myself. Okay? But because I have a lazy attorney that is not doing the job, I had to be find somebody else that can help me to get my daughter out of that place. Because my daughter, she's having no rights for still being in that place at all. They have no rights for still keeping my daughter over there and still against me, saying that I'm not complying. What is the other thing that I'm not complying? Because they telling me, what is the case, the court orders? Do you know what is the case with the court orders? If you have any chance for looking at it, what is the court orders?
Yeah, what?
What is the court orders?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
What court were you talking about? Which one?
What is the court order that's still saying that I'm not complying with? Or what is the court order that's saying that I have to be proceed with?
I sent you the report. That's what's being said, the report. You got the report.
No, what is the court orders? Because all the time they're still saying that I'm still neglecting my daughter. Medical neglect? How can I want to be medical neglect my daughter?
Well, every order that extends placement is basically saying that you haven't done it yet. Okay, so those orders, yes.
What is the court orders?
The permanency hearing orders that say that you're not ready to take your daughter. That's what they're saying. Yeah.
No. What is the court orders? You're still not listening. What is the court orders?
I don't know what you're talking about now.
What do you mean you don't know what is the court orders? They're still saying the Franklin Manor or CPS is saying that I have to be proceed with that.
Permanency hearing orders where they extend placement. That is why they're extending placement. So that's it. That's all. That's what says it. We're extending placement of your daughter because they're saying you're not ready. There.
Now I'm not ready for having. What type of joke is that? I'm not ready. So I'm a child. I have a 5 years old or what? Because I'm not ready for be a what? A mother to have my daughter back to me because I have a 5 years old. Are you serious? Are you serious for talking like that way? I'm not ready. At what point I'm not ready for having my daughter back to me?
It's what the order says. Please help me here.
I'm not gonna help you to do something stupid because you're gonna be trying to telling me that I'm not doing something correctly. I'm asking you which one is the court orders because all the time they still change it.
They're saying it. I'm not saying it. They're saying it. I'm just telling you what they're saying.
I'm asking you what is the court orders. You have the papers in there. What is the court orders?
The permanency hearing orders say that. There you go.
That's it. Only one.
Every 6 months, the orders. That's what we have. Every 6 months.
That is the court orders. That's the court orders, just to hearing every single 6 months. And so my daughter, they want to be returning my mother when she's turning 18 years old or 21 years old. Yeah. Really? Yeah. Yeah. What do you mean, yep? What type of the answer is that?
Every 6 months, the court issue an order saying your daughter's got to remain in care, and that's why. That's it.
So they're not going to be returning me my daughter right now, like I'm saying, right? They're still against me. They're still against me, saying that I'm not complying with everything.
Right, correct.
I'm not complying with anything. This is what they're saying, that I'm not complying with nothing at all. Nothing. Not even one.
I don't know. What they say is what they say.
No, I'm asking you what is the court order. You still not answer me my questions. What is the court orders?
I have it in front of me right now, so I don't know. I have to go look.
There's only 3 things they was telling me that I had to be doing, okay? 3 things. And I'm still complying with everything, but nobody's doing nothing. Or you want me to tell you because this is what you want me to telling you?
Oh, come on, tell me.
They saying that I have to be having a therapy. Who's my therapy? Do you know who's my therapy?
No, next.
You don't know.
Not right now, no. Next.
They saying I have to be, if I have any question, I have to be talking with the Dr. Malenbo, the psychiatry doctor, if I have any questions about medication. Next one, they say, and if I had to be doing the case planner.
Okay, there you go.
That's it.
So,
The other one is if I change my address or my phone number. that is nothing. Okay. So the court orders, they doesn't say every time they still like it, they still change it, like they change, and I don't know if they change shoes or something like that. Okay. So if you have questions with the Dr. Malenbu regarding about the medication that she's saying the my daughter she needs when she's not even give it to my daughter, like I said million times, that this Dr. Malenbu, she's not even give it to my daughter any single therapy, sitting with my daughter for 45 minutes with my daughter once a week. How she's going to be prescribing medication to my daughter? Huh? If I asking questions to her, she's not even answering me, or she's answering me, but she's telling me that she's been.
You've already gone over that with me before. We talked about that already.
Okay, this is the court orders because you're still not telling me nothing. Okay. Second one, the case planner. Case planner, I was been doing every single once a week when I was going to visit my daughter. Okay, and they telling me that I'm not complying with that. Really?
Hold on. Can you hold for a minute, please? Please hold. Hold on.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
All right. Hello, Maria?
Yes.
Okay. So, all right. So we've been good. We've been on the phone for 2 hours now.
I don't hear nothing positive from you to telling me that you want to be returning me my daughter right now, okay?
Well, it's up to the judge.
No, it's not accepted the judge because the judge right now, she's in big legal problems for still doing something that is not appropriate, and she doesn't even know me. She doesn't even know my daughter, and she's still doing whatever the CPS say in it, okay? And when somebody's been doing something like that, it's illegal, and they still is overdosing and doing something illegal, okay? And you have 24 hours, like I said, you have 24 hours for returning me my daughter. If I don't hear nothing from these days, I give you until Monday. If I don't hear nothing from this time until Monday,
there's nothing I can do by Monday.
I don't care. You have 24 hours. I still give you a lot more than 24 hours. You have it today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday. If I don't hear nothing from Monday, you don't return me or telling me something positive, I want to be still doing something right now because I'm not going to be still crossing my arms, letting go all these people. They're still doing whatever they want, and you still been doing whatever you want, okay? And I'm not going to still give you any more chances to nobody to still abusing us, still violating our legal rights and doing whatever they want with us. You don't even know what is the court orders. You don't even know exactly what are they still doing it. And also I want proof, evidence for what they still saying that I was mistreating the hospital team or whatever in there. Okay? If you don't, I don't hear nothing, like I say, I want to be showed to all of them, not just only you. I want to be showed to all this, to somebody, or everybody can see that all this evidence from me for still been doing this. And I want to be called the hospital for asking who was the person still saying that I was mistreating all the hospital team in there. Okay? Because they're going to be showing me evidence from the hospital.
We're going to have a hearing in July or August.
It's not going to be still on the hearing on the July or August. Okay? It's going to be happening right now, Mr. Pagano, because my daughter, she's suffering over there.
The courts are closed. They'll be open in July or August, and then we're going to have a hearing.
The courts is closed?
Courts are closed.
Really? And do you think I want to be closed myself just until when all this still happening, whatever they want with my daughter, until that time? I don't think so. I'm still keeping fighting for having my daughter back, and you have 24 hours. You don't do nothing in 24 hours. You have more than 24 hours because you have it until Monday to tell me something positive. You don't do something, believe me, I want to be do something because I'm not going to give you to you no more than that, more than 24 hours.
We're going to have a hearing. We're going to win the hearing in July or August.
I'm not going to be waiting until July or August or October or wherever. I am not going to be waiting until that time, okay? You have 24 hours to return me my daughter.